What's up, guys? I'm back with another video for you guys today. So now that we are in 2026, right? Now that all of us is in 2026, the question you got to ask, in reality, honestly, like, what does the future hold? We all know how 2025 was. 2025, in my honest opinion, was an honest mess. It was the worst. It sucked. And we're like, what, 2 days in to 2026? We're 2 days in, and we have grown more concerned about a lot of things in the past year or a couple years or so, right? We all know the inflation is going crazy. You got a lot of people struggling to make ends meet. I don't know. I'm in the military. You even got people in the military struggling. But I think that's because, honestly, I think why a lot of people in the military are struggling is because they're not financially responsible. But hey, I could be wrong. Well, no, I'm not wrong. Because if I know a lot of people, every time they get paid, most people, when they get paid, they go out, they spend all their money on alcohol, and then they complain that they're broke, or they go like, hey, bro, can you send me some money? I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. You feel me? So it's funny, right? Because to me, a lot of people put themselves in some financial predicament. And then here's the thing, right? When someone asks you to send them money to help them out, now, off the rip, I'm going to think you want to make this a habit every single time. I'm going to tell you straight up, bro, you got to get your crap together, because I'm not going to keep sending you money every time you're in a financial, every time you have a financial issue. It's not my responsibility to financially take care of you, bro. What? Like, I know what I'm doing this year. This year, I'm not really going out. I'm really going to be staying inside most of this year so I could save up enough money, because I'm planning to get a car. Well, more of a truck anyway, because I'm currently in Colorado, and last thing I need is for that snow to hit, and I can't go nowhere. At least a truck is more durable. I just got to get, like certain wheels for the truck, so that way I'm good to go and whatnot, right? So it's like 2026, I say for everybody, plan your year out as well as you can. If there's some type of setback, replan. And if you have goals, establish your goals in a way to where it's achievable. Not just achievable, but make sure you have good time management, because you never know what might happen. Stuff always come up out of nowhere. It happens. It happens more than people care to admit. I ain't gonna lie. It happens. And there's really nothing you can do about it, especially if you're a person that's in the military who tries to plan stuff out, but then stuff always happens. I can end up going to the field for more, like over a month or so. I know, like, it could be anything. It could literally be anything. That's how funny life is, especially now. And then I don't know. I just find, if I go back to when I first started YouTube, like, prices and all that stuff wasn't as bad as it is now. Like, back then, like few years ago, back then, you was able to get an apartment without any issue. A decent small size condo, like New York, oh, expensive. Cali, expensive, right? And you got some people that live in apartments in New York that is just straight a closet. It looked like you're paying $2,000 a month and it's a closet. And now this year, you think it's $2,000 still? No, it's even more expensive. So it's like, I'm asking myself, how the heck do you expect people to pay this amount of money every single month? You would have to literally work probably 2 to 3 jobs at best. I know some people are in that predicament right now, even before the inflation. Completely understandable. I think a lot of people do that to like build up their like certain skills from like for their resume when they try to submit a resume into a job or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't have a problem with people working 2 to 3 jobs. That's good for you. That's work ethic right there. I'm props to anybody who has work ethic. But the thing is, now more than ever, we need people to actually have work ethic if you want to get anywhere. And that's the problem nowadays. No one wants to put the actual work ethic into what they are doing, right? They're not actually putting in work ethic. You got to put in the work. As much as a lot of people don't want to, you don't have a choice at this point. You don't. I've been in the military for 6 years, and I've seen people not going to school to get a degree. I know most jobs they want experience, but having a certain degree can help out in so many ways, and it helps with a person's military career. So the problem is that if you're trying to like play this long game, you're just wasting time. On like focus on what you're able to achieve now, and then work on the stuff that you want to do on the side, at least until you get to the point where you're like established. Oh, I'm in a good spot. I think I'm able to do what I actually want to do now. You know, it just is what it is. And then I don't know how far this inflation is gonna go. I really pray that this year that the prices go down. I'm trying to be as positive as I can on that one. If I'm being 100% for real. Because to me, it's just going to keep getting worse. Like I've seen people, people do Uber, people do DoorDash. I'm not judging people who do that stuff. Money is money. You got to work. Regardless. And then you got people that say, I want to work for myself. Brother, do you know how long it takes to get to that point to where you can work for yourself? Do you know how long that takes? That takes a minute. That takes a significantly long time. Long time. It really does. If you really want to get to that point, work for it. Don't sit on your tail thinking something's just gonna happen like this. It doesn't work like that. Man, I do music on the side. I don't expect my songs to just blow up in one day. It's not how that works. You gotta promote the crap out of it, and then once it reaches the right audience, you're good after that. Doesn't even matter. Right? Doesn't even matter at that point. But me, I'm going to just keep going. Consistency is everything, right? That goes with working out. That goes with posting on YouTube. That goes with posting on Instagram. That goes with posting on every freaking social media you could possibly think of. YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is probably the best thing ever created if you want to get like views. If you want to get views and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So put that work in. Me, I ain't gonna lie. I just got back on YouTube back in like November. If I'm being 100% honest, I just got back into YouTube in November, because like the military, like with the stuff I had to do, it can get complicated with me wanting to do this, but like it's all about time management. If I have to do a bunch of videos over the weekend and spread them out to get released during the week, I will do that. That is not a problem. I couldn't do that in Germany because in Germany, I was constantly in the field and all that stuff. So I didn't really get a chance to even set up videos to be posted and all that stuff. And that's when my views were actually like up there. But now I'm building it back up to build that consistency so the algorithm could all keep recommending my videos and all that other stuff. You know how the algorithm works, man. You got people that post maybe one, maybe two videos a day, depending on what the topic is or whatever. I just figured I do one for 2026. Like me talking about 2026 as a whole, specifically about like the future. Like I feel like the future is going to be weird. It is what it is, but we just got to see what happens. We don't know. We honestly don't know. You know what I mean? But I just hope everybody this year, I pray that you guys are financially responsible now more than ever. And, keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? Keep doing what you got to do, all that stuff. And I'm being 100% honest with everything. Like me, I'm going to be in school for most of this year, which I don't mind it. Once I get my associate's degree, I move on to get a bachelor's. My goal is to get an associate's degree in general studies, then a bachelor's degree in administrative business, and then possibly a master's degree. That's it. Who knows? I might try to go for a PhD. We'll see. We'll see where my mindset's at in the foreseeable future. I don't know. You feel me? But yeah, I pray that everybody has a good year. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay out of the way. Stay away from negativity, and then you should be fine. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and I hope you have a very blessed day. Peace.